Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be solving LeetCode 242, valid anagram. Feel free to pause this video just to read through what the problem is asking, but I'm going to explain with the example. So given a string S, anagram, and a second string T, nanogram, we want to check if they're anagrams. And an anagram is simply defined as, hey, if I rearrange the contents of this string 1, can I get string 2? Okay, can I rearrange string 1 somehow to get string 2? If two strings have that relationship, they're considered anagrams, and we're going to return a true. So first way I think of solving this is by using a cache, using some kind of function to save the values and check. Okay, and we're going to do that. So obviously the first step is check, just so we don't have to waste time if we don't have to. So if the length of S, okay, two strings can only be anagrams if they have the same length. So if they don't have the same length, so if the length S is not equal to the length of T, let's not waste nobody's time. Let's just return false. Okay, otherwise then let's do some stuff. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna use caching. We're gonna cache these values. So I'm gonna create a hash table, a dictionary called memo. Okay, so right now it's an empty dictionary, but I'm gonna use them to save these values as I see them. So first I'm gonna iterate through S. So for each character in string S, okay, what do I want to do if I iterate through S? Okay, this is pretty straightforward. So I want to say if this character is in our memo dictionary, okay, if it's in, if he's in memo, what do I want to do? I want to update him. So memo of character, okay, if he's in there, I want to update his value by 1. Else, meaning he's not in the dictionary, what I want to do, I want to add him in there. Okay, if he's not in there, I want to put him in there. Okay, so I want to put him in there and give him a value of 1 if he's not in there. So that's it for S. Now I'm gonna do the reverse for T. For character in T, for each character in the string T. If character is in memo, actually I can just copy and paste this. So I'm doing the exact same thing for T, but the reverse. Okay, if the character is in memo, I want to decrease him. Okay, but if he's not a memo, okay, if he's not a memo, there's no need doing anything to him, right? All I want to do, if the character is not a memo, is I can literally just return. If it's not in there, I just return false. Because if there's a character in T that's not in S, it means they're not anagrams, so I don't have to do anything there. Okay, but if we go through T, and we don't return anything, what do we now want to do? Okay, at this point, we have to iterate through memo. So for item in memo, okay, iterate through our memo dictionary, okay, through each item. So if memo of item, so we expect that every item in memo should be equal 0 if the anagrams, right? Because if we're adding up for S and we're subtracting 1 for T, then if the anagrams, all characters should be taken care of and it should be all zeros in memo. But if it's not 0, we return false, meaning it's not, those two characters are not anagram. But if you go through this for loop completely and you don't return false, then you return true. They have to be anagrams. So I believe this is correct. Let's go ahead and submit it. Bam, 69 and 92. Okay, so let's take it one step. Let's go ahead and visualize that code. This is the exact same code we just submitted in LeetCode. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, so okay, we create our strings, we call our function. Okay, this is our function call right here. So keep in mind the green is where we are, the red is the next line that's going to execute. So okay, now we're in the function, we want to play around the function. So we create our memo dictionary, which is an empty dictionary for now, and we're going to iterate through S now. Okay, so our first character in S is A. Is he in the dictionary? No. Okay, we're going to add him. So we're going to go into the else block and add him in there. So now A is in a dictionary. So next character in S is N. Okay, is he in the dictionary? No. We're going to add him. So N is going to add him with a value, key value of 1. Okay, next is A. Is A in our dictionary? Yeah, he's going to go in the if block and increment him by 1. So A should change to 2 in our dictionary. In the next, good, A is 2. Okay, then we do it all through for S. Okay, so let's just skim through it. So A should be 3. Okay, good. So now we're done with S. So next we're going to go to T. Okay, we're on T now. The first letter of T is N, so that's where we are now. If n is in a dictionary, we want to subtract 1 from this value, so n should change to 0 once we get there. Good, n just changed to 0. Okay, we're going to do for a, we want to subtract 1, so on the next loop a should go down to 2. Okay, bam, a is 2. Okay, we're going to just go through. Okay, so we're going to go to G, we're just going to go through everything. So now character is a, so we're here on T. Let's just go through to n. Okay, now we're done. We're done going through both S and incrementing and T and decrementing. So now we have all zeros. So we're going to go through our last if statement. Okay, saying for loop, I'm sorry, saying for items in memory. So we're going to go through each of these items in the dictionary and check if anyone is not 0. If anyone is not 0, we just go ahead and return false. In this case, obviously, as you can see, it's all 0. So we're going to go through the loop and return true in end. So I'm just going to skip right all through it. So you see we're going through it. So we're at M right now, which is bottom. So at the next line, we're just going to return true. Cool. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.